What a glorious view. Really, it's hard to imagine that inside that mountain is the largest hydroelectric power station in Europe. 16 kilometers of underground tunnels. I'm now inside the largest man-made cavern in Europe. The sheer scale of this construction puts it on a par with those created by engineering pioneers like Telford, Stephenson and Brunel. This is majorly impressive. The depth of the main shaft here is taller than the Empire State Building. The power station was built into the mountain so that it wouldn't destroy the beauty of the area. 200 years ago, though, looking after the environment wasn't really on the minds of the people who managed big business and heavy industry. These quarries have stories of their own, of how men confronted and competed with nature, sometimes losing to it. 3,000 men once worked here. Hardship, and even death, wasn't very far away.
It must have been a dreadfully tough existence for them. You only have to look around you here at the work on the rock face and just to imagine the amount of injuries which have been suffered by the men working here. It was a tough existence, but by comparison, of course, other existences, other employments in this area would have been tough as well, working on the land, working on the sea, for example.
And this was before the time of health and safety and all those things?
Oh, it certainly was. They hadn't heard of health and safety legislation in this quarry, that's for sure. The accidents here were spectacular and, of course, had a devastating effect in the community and forced people to actually turn to think of spirituality and of the other life, the other existence as being a better existence as compared with that in the quarry itself. The chapel and the Bible would have been an important part of their lives. Many of them found time to join prayer meetings at the local chapels during the weekday evenings. And in many of the barracks as well, we know that a Bible would have been part of what was the setting for their evening lives and their relaxation.
We've seen quite a few visitors here today from all around the world, I must say. What do you hope they take away from here?
I hope that they take away with them an understanding of what life in the quarry communities actually meant, and what it meant to turn rock into a roofing slate, the best roofing slate in the world, and a roofing slate which found its way literally all over the world.